Happy Tuesday, everybody. How's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the Sunday night fishing report a la Tuesday night. So appreciate anybody that wants to jump in now. Sunday night just was not going to work. I think you all understand that when we're really running and gunning on charters, sometimes Sunday nights just won't work. But I'll always circle back around and get you the information that I want to get out to you. You know, I'm not going to fail you in that way. So we've been doing this a long time. And yeah, I'm always going to try to get the information to you. So appreciate anybody who wants to jump on here. It looks like we just have a couple of people, and that's fine. Jason C is saying hello. Jason, how are you? So if anybody that's on here can give me the okay right there, Lima Charlie, loud and clear. Thank you. Sorry, I just belched. I just got done eating potato chips. So just a few of us on here. That's great. For all of you that watch in the future, thanks for watching. Couple housekeeping things that we'll go over here in just a couple of minutes. We'll do the fishing report. I'll do some housekeeping things. Also wanted to congratulate the winners. Hey, Josh Axe, how are you? Todd Bone, good to see you, Todd. Good to see you again, my friend. All right, a whole bunch of people jumping on now. Jordan Filippo, good evening back to you. And Kirk Filippo, good evening to you also. Randy Meyer, Al Schroeder, Luke Gehring, Jason C, of course. I said that already. Craig Downer. Nice to see everyone. All right, we're building up some numbers now. Great, thanks everybody for being here. I actually see the thumbs up going up also. As I've said in the past, those thumbs up do help the channel. They do count towards the algorithm. So the more thumbs up we get, the more the channel is supported on YouTube. So that does definitely help. I'm trying not to bump the table. You'll see. Watch. I have a sketchy setup again with my camera. My normal camera stand is, so I have to get a new one. So right now I have it very, very not stable, but it's working. So we're good with that. Dakota Joe, good to see you. Patrick Gibson, good to see you. Mark Pearson, good to see you. You're here. I'm here also. All right. Brandon and Heather Miller, good to see you also. All right. So let's jump into a couple housekeeping things first. First off, congratulations to the winners from a couple nights ago. I can't remember the names, I apologize. But somebody won a brand new pair of Costa sunglasses, and somebody won a very nice Dreamweaver kit as well. So congrats to those. Bill Dickens, good to see you, man. Hello back to you. Josh Hacks, thanks for the thumbs ups. Thumbs up, is it ups or up? I think it's just singular, up. Thumbs up. What else did I want to go or talk? Oh, questions. If you got questions, hold them until after the end of the fishing report, because I'm not going to see them. I can only do one thing at a time, everybody. If my mouth's moving, my brain's not going too fast. So hold your questions to the end, and I'll catch up with them then. One other thing. If you want to communicate with me, that's fine. I don't mind at all. But let's stick to my email. I've asked this in the past. Please, somebody just started their car out there. ChrisTangleTackle@gmail.com. Let's stick to that form of communication only, please. I'm getting tons of stuff still through my Facebook, through Instagram, through some other emails. I don't know how you find them, but you do. And I just don't see those. So please, let's stick to that one email, and I'll see what I can get done for you. Also, this is the other thing. I get, this time of the year, we're really all through summer, I get 20, 30, 40, 50 emails a day sometime. And, or not just emails, messages through that, like I said, Facebook, Instagram, all those other things. And I get people wanting personalized fishing reports. And I get something like, hey, just how deep, what color? That's all I get, like 4 words. I just don't have the time. I'm not going to do personalized fishing reports. If you want your fishing reports, please come to the channel, ask your questions. But if you send me a request just for a personalized, hey, I'm going to Ludington, I'll be there on Tuesday, which direction do you think I should fish, how deep? Guys, I just don't have the time for that. And I could be way off on the info anyway. So if you send me something like, how deep, what colors? And I get tons of those little 5-word emails, I'm just not going to respond. And it's nothing against you, I just don't have time to do it. So hope you understand, and I appreciate everybody playing along with that. Anyway, let's do the fishing report for around here. We've been fishing hard the last, 6-7 days in a row. Lake has done a lot of crazy things. At one point a week ago, the break was down 90 to 100. A couple days go by, the break is at 10 to 15 feet deep. couple more days go by and it's back down to 40 to 50, so the lake is just moving. Kenneth Brescia, thanks for the super chat, my man. Very nice. You're a good man. Thanks for supporting the channel. So yeah, the lake is just all over the place. It's starting to stabilize again. We do have some north wind coming in right now. My wife and I just ran up to Onekama just for a little fun day of swimming and a little time on the boat together. That was nice. But coming back, we were running back in 4-foot waves. And so the lake, again, it's going to move around. It's going to flux, and it's going to shift those waters. Thanks also for the thumbs up, Ken. So yesterday, the break, like I said, was about 40 to 50 feet down right out of Manistee. I don't think it's going to change that much with this north wind. I think it's going to hold somewhere in that range. Maybe 30 to 50, maybe 40 to 60. I think it's going to hold somewhere in that range. I know for a fact we lost some mature kings up the river already. I've had people tell me they were at the rivers. They saw a bunch of fish go up. We were marking a lot of fish in the pier heads and a lot of fish out in Manistee Lake. Some guys are out there jigging them. Train coming through. If you hear a train whistle going, that's a train going by. A lot of guys were out jigging them in Manistee Lake. A lot of guys were trolling in the channel itself. I'm not ready to fish the pier heads. I don't think they're going to be there hot and heavy just yet. So I'm still going to work offshore a little ways, not offshore, but onto the shelf, onto the bank. If I was going out in the morning, and I'm not, I'm taking the day off tomorrow. I'll be back out on Thursday morning, but I would go right back out. Fish have been anywhere from the 12s up to the 18s. Anywhere in that range has been pretty decent. 5 days ago, I was running all the way down to Big Point Sable, and we were getting 20 plus bites down there. I know a lot of that has changed. Last few days, we've been running just onto the shelf. Like I said, working. Well, I've been starting in the north and trolling south normally in my day. So I've been starting in like 17 and a half, trolling down to like the 11s, turning around, coming back through. One thing I like to do is I'll start like in 110 foot of water, troll out to like 250, turn around back into a little shallower, maybe work 130 back down to 80. Just cover a lot of that depth, a lot of that ground, and that's been working for us quite often. We did find some fish out deep, not as many as I was hoping for. I think a lot of those fish, again, they're looking for stable water, and I was hoping there would be more stable water offshore, like in that 300, 350, 400 foot range, but that just wasn't happening. Doesn't mean it won't happen tomorrow. It very well could. But if it was me going out in the morning, I'd probably head right to the 16s, the 17s, starting 100, 110 foot, work my way out deeper across the shelf, see what I see on the graph, see what kind of bites I get and what ranges I get, and then work from there. If I'm getting bit, you know, as I'm crossing the 140, 160 line, if I'm getting bit in that area, I might work that depth consistently the rest of the day. And that's just the way I've been doing it. It's been a search, is really what it's been. When the water moves all over like that, it becomes a search party. Sean saying the warm water has moved over to Port Washington, Wisconsin. You can have it, man. That deep break was a pain in the butt. Big pain in the butt. Jay Fogarty, you're not late. I started earlier, but thanks for being here, my man. Some of the things that have been working, I got a whole bunch of baits here. I'll show you in just a moment some of the things that have been working. But divers have been anywhere from one at 30 to 35, the other one at 50 to 70, and my low diver anywhere from 75 down to 105. So that's, I'm sorry, downriggers, not divers. If I said divers, I apologize. Downriggers, 30 to 50, 50 to 70, and then my center one, 85 down to 105. Those have been my downriggers. Divers, low divers have been anywhere from 140 out to 250, sometimes even a little more. Low divers have been anywhere from 75 out to 175 or even 200. Long lines, 8 color has been good. 7 color on my side. I'm pointing at the sides of my boat like you can see that. I'm sorry. 8 color on my mate side has been good. 7 color on my side has also taken bites. 225 copper has been good. And 10 color, 300 coppers have also been good. Or weighted steel. 300 weighted steel or copper. Those have all been pretty decent. So everything's been up a little higher. We did run a couple 400 steels and 400 coppers. Didn't have a whole lot going on those. So it's been a little bit higher up. A little bit higher up. All right? Excuse me. Let me show you some of the things that have been working for us. And this, you can mix and match these any way you want. Divers, downriggers, long lines, whichever way you want to. But I'll go over some of the meat rigs that have been working for me first. That one right there, the UV Showtime, that 10-inch Dreamweaver. Netminder's UV Showtime has been by far my best meat rig this year. That has a GRC trolling flies. I think it's called a Super Pearl meat rig. That thing has been by far my best meat rig this year. This one that Dreamweaver just came out with a couple weeks ago, I don't know if they have it ready to go yet, but we fished that a few times and it took bites. So that one's been pretty consistent as well. That is the chrome 10-inch paddle with the Wonder Bread on it with that new Wonder Bread meat rig. So that one's been taken, that took a couple really nice fish actually. And I'll tell you this, the Big One cut bait, they came out with this new herring strips this year. You know, before it was all alewife. It was all the Big One alewife. These herring strips come in these 5-packs instead of the 4-pack. I've fallen in love with these herring strips. I actually prefer them over the alewife. I think they're the better size. Nothing against the other stuff, Big One, if you're on here watching it anyway. But these have become my go-to cut bait for this year. Really durable. They come in glow, which these are right here, and they actually glow pretty darn good. Really durable, reusable, and if you leave them out in the sun for a couple hours, you don't have to sweat it too bad. They do have an excellent brine to them. So, and I've done that. I've done that a bunch of times, to be honest with you. Come back a couple hours later and my cut bait's sitting out on the deck. Like, crap. But this stuff you can reuse over and over and over again. If you want to brine it yourself, I have a video on that. Just look for it. But these do come pre-brine, and these I've fallen in love with. So nice job, Big One cut bait. Some of the spoon, I'm sorry, let's go flash your fly next. This one has been my most consistent. Dreamweaver flip fin 8-inch paddle with a KRW Amy's Baby fly on there. That's been really hot. High diver, back 150 to 210. That's been my absolute go-to. This one, the Beckhold on my center downrigger, my shoot downrigger. That Beckhold 11-inch Mountain Dew over blue, or blue over Mountain Dew with the white slick back. And that's got a custom, that's that green wrinkle fly that is on the Purple Taco website. That thing has been solid. So that has been my shoot rigger consistently, absolutely consistently. All right, spoons, let's take a look-see. If you have not got these yet, and I don't know if you can, to be honest with you, I don't know if they're in stock right now, but the new Fuzzy Bears from Dreamweaver. That's the half blue jeans, and that is the blue slice. These are solid. The half green jeans and the green slice, also super solid. If you can get your hands on those, do so. Find them, get them. They're going out every day. And I'm not telling you that's just a snake oil. You guys know me. If it doesn't work, I'm going to tell you. These work. If you haven't got them yet, get them. Some of the other DW spoons that are working. Good old A-Bomb. Still going. That thing on a free slider on a downrigger down 70 lately has been going off. My first mate has been running that Raspberry Carbon RV consistently on his high diver for weeks. And this thing has just been putting fish in the boat. Last couple of trips, not so much, but it's still got its day. If he's not running that, he's been running that Stinger Green Gator. That's another really good one. He's been running that, like I said, on his high diver, anywhere from like 140 to 240, somewhere in there. Been taking tons and tons of fish. Long lines, well, I'm sorry, downriggers. The yellow goober and the green goober, or the yellow goby and the green goby from Moonshine. Standard size. Have been solid, consistent. A couple other ones that have been consistent, Wonder Bread, Mag, and Standard. And the good old green flounder pounder. You can see there is a custom fish bend in that one. One just ripped on that the other day. The half green jeans from Moonshine, just like that Fuzzy Bear. The Moonshine is just a tad heavier than the Fuzzy Bear, so if you're going to be running at slower speeds, I would go to the Fuzzy Bear, but you can't beat that Moonshine half green jeans. Super solid. Green Knight RV, been really good. The green flounder pounder in the RV, also good. And one that I've been running consistently on my 10 color, the Standard Cyclonite from Moonshine. That's put several fish in the boat as well. So that's a good sampling of some things that have just been working really well for the last few days. Like I said, before the lake really started to flip over, we were getting 20 plus bites a day, primarily on everything I just showed you. So once that break really starts to set back up, that's some really good stuff to be having out on your lines, or something real similar. Okay? That is the fishing report, everybody. Scott K, hello back to you. That's the fishing report for this week. Again, sorry I couldn't do it on Sunday. We had a charter going that day, and then yesterday we had another charter going. Like I always say, I want to get you the info, so I just bumped it up. I might do that some weeks, everybody. I might just move it around so I can always get you the information, all right? It's important to me. We've been doing this a long time, so I want to stick with it. All right, question time. If you got questions, shoot them out there. Maybe I'll have the answers. Yeah, for the weekend, Glenn. Good to hear, man. Good luck to you. Hope you get a bunch. Oh, dancing anchovy slowed way down for me. I don't know why. I have no idea why, but dancing anchovy has slowed down. Do I add a piece of mono to my braid high line? No, not much. I normally just, with those Dreamweaver Ninja boards, I normally just wrap it right around the peg, and that's fine. Have I seen many scum lines, Patrick Forster? No, I haven't. Haven't been that far offshore to see what I would think is a scum line. Just saw me go by the Riverside Motel, Dennis. Yep, just came in with my wife. We were out having a little swim day. 3.2 mile an hour. I missed that comment. It went flying by me, whoever that was. I apologize. Again, if you got questions and I miss them, please just flip them back through, and I'll try to catch back up to them. They come in, they show up, and they disappear. Wire diver or braided diver? I go with wire. That is my go-to. Yeah, definitely the fish are starting to stage, are starting to darken up. Some fish have been caught in Manistee Lake, and some have been caught in the channel and the pierhead. So yeah. What time did this shindig start today? Started about 6:40. We went a little early today. Somebody's asking me what do I mean by the number 17s to the whatever. Go back and watch my salmon fishing jargon explain video. It'll explain all that in a nutshell. Good question, though. Somebody asked about plugs. I'm sorry, every time I knock this table, my camera jiggles. Right there, plug bite. Plugs have been slow. I still have been running at least one a day just to try to keep them, you know, if they're going to hit a plug, I want them there. But they have not been going super, super strong yet. But that could change any day. Yeah, Bob Hunter, plug bite has been slow for some reason. Definitely. Man, Tuesday night, we got 160 people here, 51 thumbs up. Thanks for all that. Faster, slower, troll better. Randy, I try to keep it somewhere in the 2.0 to 2.5 range. Just keep an eye on your gear. The other day, I had to run, when I was running with the waves, trolling with the waves, I actually had to bump it up to 3.0 to 3.1 just to get all my gear to run right. So, yeah, keep an eye on your gear, but try to keep it in a good trolling range. That's where a fish hawk is so important. What length of lead do I recommend off a downrigger at 100 foot of water? Just a 2-color. You're welcome, Randy. No problem, man. What size spoons been getting the best bites? It's been a mix of standard and mag. It's been a mix. They both had their day. TD Schloud, late to the party. That's fine, man. Show up whenever you want. Just remember, check your fish's stomachs when you clean them at the bait or at the cleaning station. If you're seeing a bunch of small stuff in the bellies, go small. Is Riverside a good place to stay? Yeah, it was pretty solid. Have I seen many cohos from Johnny Quest? Yeah, we've been getting a few more cohos rolling lately, Johnny. We took a nice 12, 14 pounder there a couple nights ago, so yes. What's the best way to hook frozen shrimp? I like them on a nice hot pan with some butter, and then I hook them with my fork and I pop them right in my mouth. Honestly, I don't know the best way. I don't fish frozen shrimp, my man, so I don't know the best way. Do I ever troll meat rigs and plugs at the same time? Yeah, all the time. Absolutely all the time. Some plugs, like the Ace Highs, the regular J plugs, they can run really good at slower speeds, but they'll run just fine up to 2.4. You'll still get bit 2.4, even 2.5, 2.6. You'll still get bit on those meat rigs. If they want to feed, they're going to feed. Am I in the 333 this weekend? I am not, but that circles me back to something I wanted to mention. The Tangle Tackle Shop Tournament is this weekend on Saturday. It's running the same times as the 333 Monster, the Manistee Monster Tournament. I think it's 6:30 to 1:30, something like that. If you want to get into our shop tournament, stop by Tangle Tackle. $200 entry fee, 100% payout, lots of great prizes, lots of good food. You can actually fish the Monster and the shop tournament at the same time because they're running consecutively. So yeah, hop in, grab an entry form, jump in. It's a good time. Our single hook plug's good. Yeah, they can be excellent. Yeah, a good circle hook, octopus hook on a plug. Yeah, that can really, you could probably drag a fish all around all day long if you get them on a good octopus hook. What else everybody got? How deep are the kings? They're all over. Head back in and watch the fishing report. The whole part of this first part of this video talked about where the kings are right now. How many fished away in a Tangle Tackle tournament? I believe it's 5. Your 5 biggest. Yeah, Johnny Quest. Most of the kings are having empty stomachs. It's that time of the year where they'll actually stop feeding. But still take a look because you never know. Yeah, we had coho coming. Somebody just mentioned a coho stuffed full of bait. We caught one the other night that had 2 alewife in its mouth and still bit that spoon. And then we caught a steelhead that had 3 alewife in its mouth and still bit that spoon. And by in its mouth, I mean tails hanging out of the mouth. It was nuts. They definitely had the feed bag on. All right, we're slowing down. That's fine. It's a Tuesday night. I'm sure people have a lot better things to do than sit here and talk with me. But that's whoever was here, thank you for being here. And for anybody that watches this in the future, thanks for watching that also. Always a fun show. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Steve, that's nice of you. Would I recommend inline planer boards or fixed? I like inline planer boards. They are by far my favorite. Yeah, no bait shortage this year, Kirksey, no doubt about it. All right, cool. Hey, if you missed anything, go back, circle back, and check out the beginning of this video. We talk in depth about the fishing tournament, or the fishing around here. What is the best place to have a beer after fishing in Manistee? That's a good question. I will go Chapo's Northside Bar, hands down. You can actually bring your fish into Chapo's, and he'll cook it for you for like $2 a person. Sell you some sides, a nice cold beer. Highly recommend it. That is a great question. I've never been asked that before. 2 thumbs up to you, whoever asked that. That was well done. All right, let's get out of here. I'll be back next Sunday or Monday. I'm not sure which one, but I'll be back. Every week we're going to do this thing. We're going to get you the information that you need, and I hope everybody goes out there and catches a monster fish over this week. Be safe out there. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you.